Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. It's happening. Not be small thing, Sahara reporters don't talk say Obi supporters say they threaten presidential one of the judges. Okay? They threaten presidential election tribunal judge. They even post picture of himself and his two little children. Say, we know where you dey still. See your children, we know them. Oh. We know your address. Oh. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. Now that's in I call they make round. Say Peter Obi guys, supporters say they threaten presidential election tribunal judge. But again, let's look at this thing and objectively, not because you are a Peter Obi supporter or you are not a Peter Obi supporter. Okay, objectively. They've always said Peter Obi's supporters are threatening people. That was how on the plane the other day we saw a man was on the plane. Then he said some things, and all of a sudden, obedience, are you here? Obedience, are you here? And everybody was just wondering. You won't talk, you don't talk. I did obedient. Say now, don't they see they talk again? Say Peter Obi supporters, don't they do another one? And we don't know about that, so we don't know now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Can this be true? Peter Obi supporters threatens presidential election tribunal judge, posts pictures of him and his little children, warns him of the outcome of the presidential tribunal. One Chidi of the supporters of the candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, who says he's a Peter Obi supporter, Chidi, who said he's a Peter Obi supporter, has said that he is a member of the candidate of the Labour Party for the 2023 presidential election, has shared a picture of the lead justice of Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, Arona, with two children on social media, warning him against compromising the integrity of the election petition results before him. The obedient, who goes by the name Henry Moka, on Twitter shared the picture with a stern warning that if the panel of justice should compromise or go ahead and allow themselves to be used and compromise the judgment, Aruna would regret it. The post was made on Wednesday evening. Justice Aruna led the panel of 5 Justice Presidential Election Tribunal with Moses Ugo, Bolaji Yusuf, Justice Stephanie, and Abe Mohammed as members. His message reads, "Hello, Justice Haruna. I know people will say this is blackmail or white-mail. Call it whatever you may. But don't give a flying hoop. This is just to let you know that every judge on the Presidential Election Tribunal panel knows that if you get compromise, reserve my thoughts, you will see what we follow." Again, we don't know how true this is. Could this be a setup to make it look like Peter Obi's supporters are threatening judges? I'm asking a question. I did not say that is what it is. So could it be a setup? Could some people be trying to say, you know what, let's ensure that we make it look like Peter Obi guys are trying to threaten judges? We don't know. So we don't really understand where this is coming from. However, they put it on Peter Obi that it is his men who are going out. It is, obedience that are going out to look for trouble. The obedience are looking for trouble. They've told Justice Aruna that if you do not behave well, and we, at the end of the day, we notice that there's compromise in the election results. You look at this picture, we know where you are, we know your children, we know your house address and all that. But could it be from the opposition trying to use obedience to make it look like obedience are already threatening judges? It could be from anywhere. That's the point I'm trying to make. It could be from anywhere. It could be anybody posing and calling. I mean, the social media is a free platform. You can create an account now, finish what you want to do with it and delete it. Even when they track the IP address, you can travel from one location to another. Make sure that it's not traced back to you. There are ways that people can still cover their tract. Yes, you finish, you delete the whole thing. Use, dispose of that very item and what have you. So we don't know. That's the point I'm trying to make. Although the accusation has come that it's obedient guy, the person identify himself as an obedient supporter and says he's ready to ensure that nobody compromise results. So we don't really know. Like, again, I'll go back again to we don't know. In fact, by the end of this whole discussion, we would have used we don't know, like in a number of times that you'd have heard it and you'd have had your quota for the whole of the summer. Okay? So now so it be. So again, it could be true. It may not be true. That Peter Obi guys are going around to threaten judges. Maybe, may not be. Again, we don't know. We have come back to we don't know. We don't know. These are all speculations, and this could be done by anybody, okay, who have arranged himself and said, well, this is what we are thinking of doing. This is what we are planning and what have you. So it is what it is. If there's any time in the history, of Nigeria where things must be done decently and in order, and we must ensure that the right thing is done, that time is now. Okay, we don't know who these people are, and we just want that people do not use Nigeria as a cheap cover for them to carry out their blackmailers, if there's any language like that, activities, and put it on others. We just have to be careful, like really, 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 really sincerely careful. Okay, so this is what is happening, and why again and again, everybody is important in this matter. We must pay attention, and we cannot afford to allow people who have no outer of concern to be the ones, okay, that dictate what happens to us. If there's any time in the history of the nation where people should align with the position of truth and ensure that justice is being delivered, that time is now. So that together we can make a real meaningful impact, and we can make a real meaningful impact, and make this nation a better place. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.